It's recording. Do you think they're gonna notice the sunglass lines around my face? We were just laying in the sun and like for hours, and I had sunglasses on. You can't really tell, but now I have like a white ring around my face. Anyways, so this was a very highly requested video for many a month, and I promised that I was gonna play it. Reason we didn't is because I have nothing to say. Basically, you're gonna know a hell of a lot more about us than you did at the beginning of the video. I mean, I know some of you think you know me well already, but I don't know if they do. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think they do.
I don't think anyone does. So yeah, today we thought we'd play Who's Most Likely To, and the thing is, whenever I film these videos, all of the questions I get from Instagram, I put on my story a few days ago, like, just hit us with it. We're gonna do a couple's Who's Most Likely To. I've read a lot of them. They're pretty filthy. You probably think the answer to all of them is gonna be me, but let me tell you something, guys. Are you nervous, babe?
No, actually not.
Really?
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous because I'm used to this, but you haven't seen the replies yet, so you should be nervous. Thing, I do say this in every video, but literally every time I sit down to film.
No, it's just that you realize how dehydrated you are.
Then I realise how dehydrated I am. As soon as I start to film, it's just like... I feel like I should expose the people that ask these questions as well. Shall I? I'm just going to screenshot everything. I'm not going to be able to answer all of these because there are about 4 million, but we're going to do our best. Who's most likely to initiate sexy time? I would say me.
I would say me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you like to elaborate on that? I feel like I make the first move, but I feel like you give me a signal to be like, come and make the first move.
I'm inviting you with my energy.
And I'm like, yeah, it's time to pounce. So I guess it's kind of equal.
Equal.
1 point each. Who's most likely to get jealous? Well, it's definitely not me because I don't have the ability to get jealous. But I think I've said that to you guys before.
You say that, but I think...
When have I been jealous?
You can get uncomfortable.
Oh, I can get... I'm always uncomfortable.
No, but I mean in terms of like other people. Like you can get uncomfortable.
Oh, like in terms of if like you're speaking to someone from the past.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I can get uncomfortable, but I wouldn't call it jealous. But I think you can also get uncomfortable if we talk about my past, right?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine you with
anyone else. I've never been with anyone else. I was a virgin before I met you.
Of course.
So I don't know, me or you? Say it after 3. 1, 2, 3. You.
You.
Really?
Yeah.
Neither. I was gonna go on a whole tangent then about how jealousy is poison, but now is not the time. But anyway.
I think if you get jealous, it's an invitation to look deeper. Like, what is the insecurity that is being triggered? And I think that we are so open with our shadows in this relationship.
Yeah.
That it's not like, oh, I have to get jealous now because I can't share what is actually underneath that. Like, we always go deep.
We always go... Who's most likely to have sex in public?
You.
Me. But then also you, because I'd be having it with you. But who's most likely to want it in public?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to reveal a weird kink? You.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, elaborate.
Because I feel like mine are already revealed. And I feel like you're kind of like, you know, like soft and gentle and like mature and more sensible than me. But then you can be like...
Yeah, just like different archetypes, different desires, different things.
Yeah,
right?
a different powerful energy that can come up in the time. Okay, so you.
I own that.
Who's most likely to get in a food coma?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Because I get in a food coma every night. Like literally, we eat dinner pretty late, and then as soon as I've had the last mouthful, pass out, like KO, knockout, I'm gone. She's like, do you wanna watch a movie? Do you wanna...
No, you're like, let's watch a movie.
Yeah, I'm like, let's watch a movie.
Then we watch 1 minute
and then
you're
gone.
Like that.
Gone like that. Gone in 60 seconds. That's a film. Have you seen it? Pretty good film. Who's most likely to do a naked photo shoot?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Me.
Well, the thing is, you've already done one.
Yeah, multiple.
Multiple. But I would also be willing to do one. So it's not about who has done one. It's who's most likely to now.
Oh, but then equal.
Equal?
Yeah.
Oh, you would still do a naked one?
100%.
Should we do a joint naked one?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it. Who's most likely to want a round 2?
Me.
You. Yeah. Who's most likely to cry?
Oh, same.
Me.
No.
You?
Yeah. We both cry like every day.
I think we both do cry every day because we're at a point where we're like experiencing so much growth that also a lot of trauma is coming up with that. So we don't cry because we make each other cry. We just have a lot of emotion ready to be cried, you know?
Yeah, but also I think that we are at a time now on the planet where we don't store things anymore, and we're both so sensitive that when something happens, like we feel the energy in the moment. And sometimes I think this is more true for me. Like for me, things just need to pass through in a moment instead of storing it somewhere for later. So when I feel something, I just cry it out right away.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a minute. But then on top of that, we both also release trauma.
We do. I feel like you're better at releasing trauma, and sometimes I just cry and can't understand why.
Yeah.
That rhymed. Who's most likely to walk around the house naked? You.
Ooh, me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been doing that.
You've been doing that a lot. Like 90% of the time I'm just wearing my boxer shorts, but I don't walk around fully naked. Whereas you're like fully naked sometimes. Which I really appreciate. Who's most likely to smoke the marijuanas?
That's not hard.
Me. Most likely to commit murder? Do you know what? I want to say you. I don't know why I want to say you, but I want to say you.
I could never kill someone.
Okay, then me. Because I feel like if someone tried to hurt you, then I'd kill them. So probably me.
Oh.
Also, if anyone ever touched my little nephew, you know, Aslan, who's like my son, I probably would kill them. So I've got an excuse to kill. She doesn't yet.
You never have an excuse to kill.
You do when you have kids, baby. Just wait. Who's most likely to be a porn star? I think Miles.
I think so too.
Who's most likely to be affectionate and cuddly? Me.
Oh, but we're so equal with that.
We're both so equal with that, and cuddly and affectionate. But I feel like I suffer a lot without it. I'm a notch ahead when it comes to that, because we both enjoy a lot of like cuddle, affection. It's the most healing thing for both of us, but for me it's like, it's a necessity in life. Like if I don't have a lot of physical touch, and again, we're not just talking in a sexual way, but just in a I need to be close to you baby kind of way, then me. Because I'm like that in real life with all of my friends anyway. I'm always a cuddler. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it to see if that's an actual thing. If that's a verb or a pronoun. Who's most likely to flirt with other people?
I was about to say me, but it's actually you.
But do you want to elaborate on that though? Because I don't flirt with other people in real life.
Maybe.
When did I? Did I?
I don't know, we've been in lockdown most of our relationship.
So who did I flirt with?
No, but you're flirting with like thousands of people every week on YouTube, so it's definitely you.
I never flirt on camera. No, but seriously, I never intend to flirt on camera. I feel like...
just a very sexual person.
I'm just a very... I do sometimes intend to. Most likely to jump into cold water without complaint.
Oh, me.
Her.
100%.
Yeah, because she has freezing cold showers every morning. I can't deal with the cold very well. Same thing with the hot. If I get too hot, do you want to explain to them what happens when I get too hot?
You just don't cool down.
I don't cool down. I will sweat for about... I think I don't have a thermostat. I think when they took my adrenal gland out, they took my thermostat out as well. I just don't have one.
But I love the cold.
She loves the cold. And I hate the cold. And I never have cold showers. And I do eat a lot of cold food though. Which was nothing to do with the question, so let's move on.
That comes up in your human design.
Yeah?
With the cold food.
Yeah? That's why I'm a frugivore. Who's most likely to work out even when they're sick as a dog?
You.
Yeah. Me. Yeah. Did you see that on the camera? It was just 1111.
Oh, I
did you see that? Every time I look up, it's 111 or 1111.
Because you're awakening.
Or 11111. Who's most likely to start OnlyFans?
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it's like something that I never even considered, but just because it's requested so much, I'm actually considering it now. If this video gets...
Oh, shut up!
Who's most likely to be needy and annoying? I want to say me. Yeah.
Yeah, probably me.
At least I can admit it though. At least I can admit it. Like, I definitely annoy you sometimes. I definitely annoy you sometimes. Not annoy, but I feel like I poke you sometimes when I'm being a brat.
I think that I'm more aware at all times of how I'm affecting the other person. and you sometimes when you're in a state you're just like, this is what I'm dealing with. I don't know what you're doing right now, but this is what I'm dealing with.
I catastrophize a lot more. And what was the question?
Needy and annoying.
Most likely to steal the other's food. Ooh. Ooh, incriminating stuff. I would have to say me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're just too polite. You would never, like, even, we obviously share all of our food, but she's so polite that she'll even be like, oh, can I have this, can I have that? But for me, I'll just take. Most likely to quit all social media accounts and to turn into a year of silence.
Oh, me.
Her. Basically just did that.
Not a year.
Not a year.
No, not a year.
But yeah. I mean, for me, I couldn't, I could do that, but it's also my career, so I can't do that.
Oh, but
having said that, it was your career as well. Yeah. But that shows that you have the capability to pull yourself away and to take time and to work on things outside of that. Whereas for me, I would probably want to plow through without disconnecting. Ooh, who's most likely to survive a day without greens? You. 100% you.
To.
Because you could.
I could.
You could. I couldn't. Like, I would pass away. Who's most likely to be bi-curious? As in to engage in engage. You know what bi-curious means.
No, I didn't, but I get it.
Okay, to be bisexual.
I have an idea. Me.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to elaborate on that?
No, I think like I'm the one that already has made certain experiences with that.
Yeah, and I haven't.
I wouldn't label myself as bisexual, but I explore it with one person.
Right.
And I shared that on the internet.
And for me, I've never experienced that. But we have talked about this though, because I am, and I think I've said this, I'm pretty sure I've said this on camera, I'm not bisexual, I'm straight, but I would say I'm more bi-curious than the average straight man, just because I can appreciate the beauty of other men so much, but not in a sexual way, not like, oh, I would love to engage in contact with them. It's just, I can be like, ooh, you know, like, what a beautiful man, or don't you think he's really hot? Like, I can openly say that. But that's just appreciating the beauty of someone that's the same sex as me. It's not the same as engaging in, you know what I mean. And
I think we both enjoy polarity, right? Like
right.
A divine masculine, divine feminine,
yeah.
coming into union. Like,
and it's really sad in 2021 that like everyone's talking about masculinity, like toxic masculinity, and it's like, oh yeah, let's all jump on board and talk about toxic masculinity, and in reality,
let's call each other out.
Yeah, let's all be woke and call each other out.
I think it's much more beautiful to use the word wounded feminine and wounded masculine.
Yeah, but there's also something very divine and special about that powerful masculine energy, but in a positive and strong,
integrated embodied way.
Right, exactly.
And we all have feminine and masculine energies within ourselves.
Right.
And it's really just like, where is that energy within me expressing in an unhealthy way, in a wounded way, and where in a healthy way, and how can I balance that? Because I definitely also, much more in the past, had like wounded masculine energy that was expressing itself in a certain way, and now it's like, oh, toxic masculinity is just about man, so let's shame man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Exactly. And the people that are calling it out don't even know what they're talking about. They just see the subject. They jump on the bandwagon, just like everything else that's trending these days. Ooh, who's most likely to be the best kisser? Ooh. You are
me.
What do you mean you?
Me.
But I want to say me. But am I a good kisser?
Oh, a very good kisser.
Okay, then me.
Am I a good kisser?
A very good kisser.
Yeah, but then it's equal.
Yeah, but who's the best kisser?
Okay, you can have that one. But I think it's just that also we vibe so much physically, right? Like,
right.
We just like mesh and vibe and right?
Right? Who's most likely to give up in an argument?
I think I'm more likely.
I think you're more likely, because I'm so fucking stubborn. And I will admit it, that sometimes I just will not back down, even when I know I'm wrong. But it's also because you have a few more years of experience, because you're 26 and I'm 22. So.
Oh, 12.
Who's most likely to bitch around when hungry? Me.
You.
Yeah, when I'm hungry, when I hit that point of I need to eat, you don't want to be around me.
That's not that bad. It's not that bad. But you're like,
just very impatient.
I'm hungry. Yeah, impatient.
Yeah. Who's most likely to post a nude by accident?
You.
Me. But the thing is, it wouldn't be on accident, it would be on purpose. Most likely to ask for sex. I don't think either of us would ask for it. We would just go for it.
And then it happens.
It happens. Do you want to have sex, baby? Someone wrote who's most likely to simnut.
Hey Derek.
Hey Derek. Ooh, babe, that one. Who's most likely to suggest anal sex? 1, 2, 3. Me. Actually, do you know what? We were gonna play Never Have I Ever, but the questions for that were just so filthy when I put it on Instagram that I didn't want to put her through that. I felt like this one was a bit more PG. You're probably thinking, how was this one more PG? Just trust me, you didn't see the questions for the Never Have I Ever.
It's just unbelievable.
But they are coming soon. I honestly fucking love and appreciate you guys for just throwing it at us and not asking us questions like, who's most likely to go to college, you know? Like, you guys would just never ask that. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess you know a lot more about us now. But, sending you so much love. I'd like to thank my co-host, special guest, wifey, for joining me on the show today. And we're sending you so much love, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.